산성화살. 잠깐만. 아니 제작대를
Let's turn into something tasty.
제작대가 있어야 만드는데요? 아니 저기 마을로 가야 그게 있나? 한 번에 안 죽노.
Do I have any fire ammo on me? These machines must have torn through this camp. This valley definitely isn't safe.
오! 허허.
Gemstone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. I wonder if merchants would be interested. Machine. It must be a bristleback. Maybe that must be chain scrape.
산성화살을 어떻게
Dream said
만들어?
I could get my bow upgraded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear too.
Outlander approaching. That's the Savior? Wanna come in, Savior? Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
The Forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing?
기억 안 나.
About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chain Scrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody.
Oland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barrenlight I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. Gotta move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
어차피 내가 갈 때까지 스토리는 진행 안 되니까
Well, this old
들려야지.
sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
어떻게 강화하는데?
Shop looks closed.
Yep,
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
This should be useful. Now I just need to find Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
됐고
Till open.
이렇게 보관함으로 가는 거고 주점이 어딨어? 여긴가? 응? 주점이 아니야? 여기 있나?
Hey, Milda. Milda. Took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulven discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, not trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulven or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
나 있는 거 아니야?
That's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so. Ah, hello again.
About that. I should be good.
Right.
못 모았어? 야, 5개? 그거 너무한 거 아니오?
They just go by in a blur, don't they? Phew, fast as lightning.
We are on the same side here, Ulvund. The Bristlebacks threat.
What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freehold, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the Bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram life.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osseram laborers of this who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osram gamble with their lives out. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You don't seem to have a high...
Well,
아,
the
이거
money-
됐어.
No, but everything. The card. Someone.
If Chainscrape is on Karja land, shouldn't a Karja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osram folk, of course. You think a Karja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks.
if that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
레벨 7? 아니
Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
I hope Corvin and the others are doing better than I.
What happened to you?
That damn mine won't be the last injury if Olvin keeps showing this
What mine?
northeast to Chainscrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but Olvin probably threatened to cut.
How about you slow down? You mentioned you were injured in
Yeah, a couple days ago. Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, tunnel I was in collapsed. Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely we were pushing too hard.
and you're afraid Corvind and the others might not be as lucky.
Mm-hmm. Hit the nail right on the head.
How come Olvin's in charge? Don't these mines belong to the Karja?
Try telling Olvin that. He brought in all the backing to get them open. Might as well own them. Fire and spit. You ask him.
Who's Corvind?
He's their foreman. The kind that knows how to deal with management when it gets a bit Olvind. Corvin's been doing his best to appease. He even blamed himself for my injury when it was Olvin who ordered the extra shifts. That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions. But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Olvin's wrath than die buried in rubble.
I could check in on your crew if I'm.
레벨이 이렇게 돼 있다는 건 좀 빡빡하게 퀘스트를 다 하고 가야 된다는 소리인 것 같고 비켜.
Savior, thank you for taking the time. And my condolences that you had to endure.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry, but unless they have wings I don't know about, they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is Barren Light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of them, help me shut up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Dawn, only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for...
He can't get those investments without the...
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke. Hence, why the concession is so and why blaming the Karja for the Bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How did you...
I asked for the posting, overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun. It was an honor.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder. I'll find a way. I have to.
You said the Bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came. He took off and
Good place to start looking then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding back.
요. 일단 응? 주점으로 오란 친구는 어디 갔어?
It seems like Bitterleaf likes to grow on rocky terrain.
암석지대.
Hey, I
하긴.
think I have enough Bitterleaf. Strong smell.
자, 이제 도야지들 찾으러 가자.
It's soaked with acid. Did the Bristlebacks do this?
또 어딨어?
Pack's full, but my stash has room.
오, 뭐야? 이 새끼가. 와, 유도네?
Much better.
뭐야?
Get my picture out of these. There. That should be enough wild meat for Milda.
잠깐만. 퀘스트 하나는 끝났고. 아하.
Scavengers. Milda said it's found a penny in one of their scrapbooks.
어! 미안해. 오! 와, 씨.
eating away at it. Now to follow up. Scavengers. Native said I could find a metal panel in one of their scrap piles.
아! 아니 왜 이렇게 많어? 와 씨. 아니
I'm not giving up.
잠깐만. 또 어딨어? 와 씨.
It's down.
오.
Now to look through the scrap piles for a metal panel.
없어?